Dr. Casey. Thank you for waiting so patiently. All right, so Casey, tell us a little bit about yourself. What school do you go to?
I go to Lehman Junior High. It's in Fulshire.
Fulshire. Wow, that's so far. But not from here. How's it like growing up in Fulshire, being a Filipina?
It's good. I'd say it's normal for like everyone. There's a lot of people in Fulshire, of different people.
Yeah, lots of different backgrounds, and it's very diverse in Fulshire. Cool. Let's talk about your book a little bit. So, my question about that is, how did you come up with the characters and the story in your book?
I'd say that a black and white world is pretty generic, but the thing about it is expanding on it more. So for the characters, I picked out personalities that I wanted to show in my book, and I put them into people my age, older, or younger.
So how many characters? You have Jack, I know that. Who else is in the book?
I have 7 main characters.
7! Wow! And they all have different personalities and everything. All right, name me the names.
Okay, so the first is Jack, then Thomas, Callie, Nico, Nicholas, that's his full name, Kappa, Travis, and Nora.
Okay. And they're all friends, or are they foes?
They meet.
They're in the same Mercada gang.
Oh, yes.
A gaggle of kids. Cool. So, indifference. How did you come up with that name?
I took it from the word indifferent, which is to be neither good or bad, to be mediocre. And I wondered what would happen if I threw that into a black and white world.
So, to be kind of apathetic or not willing to do anything?
To be in the middle.
To be in the middle. Okay. Cool. So, who inspires you? What authors do you read?
I read a lot of books. 2 that really did inspire me were Texas Bluebonnet books, Zanin the Hurricane and The Fog Diver.
Oh, those are 2 separate books?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to put that on my list. Okay, cool. Well, how did you decide to be an author?
I've always wanted to write, even when I was little, and I just decided I wanted.
How little? Because you're little. Like 3 years old?
Around 5, 6.
Wow. So you wrote little stories when you were 5, 6?
No, but I liked to read and write.
Isn't that when you're just starting to learn to read? You must be a prodigy. That's amazing. I have 4-year-old twins, and they can't even hold a crayon. I guess I should push them more. Where's mom manager? You gotta give me some tips. So, as a teen author, what kind of advice do you have for other kids your age to pursue a creative passion like you and see it through? Because I'm sure there were challenges within your writing process and getting to the finish line.
You have to be very patient, and you can't give up, it sounds easy, but it's really hard to be patient and to persevere. But you have to take things as they are, because you're going to meet a lot of things that will be hard for you, but you have to get through it if you want to do what you're going to do.
How do you stay focused?
I listen to music, which to some people is kind of distracting, but I think it's better.
Oh, well, who's on your playlist?
A lot of different people. I listen to some Christian music, some heavy rock, a lot of different stuff.
Who's your favorite?
My favorite band is Skillet.
Skillet. Ooh, gotta put that on my playlist too. Okay, cool. What else? What else do you want to tell us about you? Violin. Are you a virtuoso? Do you play out? Are you in your orchestra?
Yeah, I'm in the
school?
orchestra.
Yeah? How long have you been playing the violin?
4 years.
4 years? Do you like it? You're going to continue on?
Yes.
Maybe be a professional?
Maybe.
Yeah? So that leads me to, what do you think of yourself in 5 years after you're done graduating with high school? And everything?
Hopefully in college.
Which college?
I want to go to Rice University.
Woo woo! Rice University, not that I went there, but I go there often to watch movies. Beautiful, beautiful campus. That's a great place to go. You actually should be part of that oral history, right, Joanna? They've been asking me to come out there, and I'm like, okay, but what do I tell them? I have no idea. So when I figure that out, maybe I'll do it. So Rice University, what's your second school that you want to go to?
Probably University of Houston or
Woo,
Texas.
woo! UH. I went there for a brief minute, a very hot minute. But that's a nice college as well. What do you want to study?
Either art or zoology.
Zoology. Tell me about that. What's that?
It's the study of animals.
Animals. Is that like a veterinarian too? No, it's different.
Yeah, they're more of scientists.
Ah, like research.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, that's very specific. Do you have animals in your book?
No.
No. Boodle didn't make it in there?
No, he didn't. He was too hyper for the book.
Too hyper for the book. Oh no. What kind of dog is he?
He's a blue heeler mix.
Blue heeler. Oh, those are so pretty. I like dogs. Okay, so we do have 3 books to give away, and I think the giveaway will go to the people who ask questions. So who's going to ask a question? All right, and it doesn't have to be just for Casey. It can be also for Mrs. Poe. You got a question? Come on, scientists, come up here. No? Okay. Anybody? Don't be shy. Oh, she wants a book. That's why.
To write the full manuscript, it took me 6 months, but for the entire thing, it was 1 year.
1 year. Goodness. Yes.
How often do you get back to these, or do you?
4 years ago, I was home, and this year I went home for the 89th birthday of my oldest brother, because there's only 3 of us left now, the oldest and the middle and the youngest. So hopefully next year when he turned 90, I will still be able to go and visit him.
How long were you over there?
I was there almost a month.
Wow. That's the blessing of being retired.
Yeah, I traveled from different islands and eat a lot of Filipino food, homemade, home cooked.
That we can get downstairs.
Yeah.
After this, I'm going to go munch on some food because someone was eating over here and I was like, ooh, I want that. All right, come on down. Come get your book. Oh, you have one. Let's take a picture. We're going to take a picture. It's not Filipino unless you take a picture. Sorry. Director. Okay, 1, 2. Where are you going, Joanna? Over here, okay. All right, be prepared to have your picture taken. You're gonna ask a question. Okay.
Casey, how many people did your manuscript have to go through to get published?
Okay, the question is, how many people did your manuscript have to get through in order to get published?
I had a lot of betas. A lot of them were my teachers, a couple of friends, and some family friends. And then I had to also go through my editor too. Why are you pointing at me? So yeah, a lot of people.
Did you get a lot of no's before you got yeses?
I got a lot of positive feedback, and a lot of people weren't as critical as I hoped they would be.
Oh, okay. That's
So
great.
I had to get
Lots of
a lot
support. Good. All right, come on down. Get your book. Don't be scared. I'm gonna take your picture. What do you do? Are you forfeiting? Do you want the book or not? Get the book. Get the book. You can always give it to someone that you want to share the stories with? Me too. Who's me too? Oh, okay. Well, no, wait, you got a shirt. Wait, you can't just take the book. You got to ask a question. Okay, just take picture. Okay, but you can't take the book. Okay. No, you got to get the solid stage. Get over here. Get over here. Does anyone else have a question? I have one more book to give away. Now, you can't ask the question if you already have a book, okay? Okay.
Very good friend of yours. So she's a daughter, and she's very close.
We got fans. Look at all your fans. She's got a shirt on and everything. That's a big fan right there. All right. And yes, please, everybody, go check out Indifference's booth. She's over here at the Bayanahan. Am I saying that? Bayanihan. I always forget that E part. Bayanihan. She's over there. All right. One last question. You got a question? Question? Who's got a question? For her. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, she wants the mic. She's serious.
Oh, you gotta come over here. It doesn't stretch.
I'm sorry, I came in late, and I was just hearing what you've been talking about. So I have not heard the whole thing, but I was catching up, and you're talking about your nursing respiratory book.
No, I was talking about the radiology nursing resource manual.
Oh, okay, the resource manual.
Yes.
So, as a writer.
Yes.
Writer of the resource manual. Okay, so I'm a therapist, so I'm just intrigued about how is your manual effective to us in using it? Yeah, in our profession. With regards to dealing our patients every day having respiratory problems, something like that.
I can. Yeah, what I did, because of the observation I have, I focus it on pre-procedure, during procedure, and after procedure nursing care, and follow up. Once we started doing outpatients, we started following them up also to see how they're doing, especially those who have puncture in their groins. We have to be sure that there's no infection. That's one thing I would like to emphasize to the group. During the early days, we have to do what we call exploratory laparotomy, wherein they open you up to find out where the problem is. Nowadays, with the help of imaging, with x-ray, interventional, what they can do is insert a small catheter either in the groin or on the neck or in the arm to see what's wrong with your heart, what's wrong with the arteries that supplies your oxygen without opening you up. So it's really a much better approach. They can even replace your valves by just going through the groins. So that's the movement right now. All imaging, interventional. You can do the procedure in the morning, you can go home the next day. You don't have to stay in the hospital 8 to 10 days. And hopefully, with the follow-up that manual is talking about, will ensure that nurses are very alert. And so with the radiologists and interventionalists, very alert to what's going on with the patient before and after the procedure.
Oh man, I'm glad I live now, so they don't have to open me up if I have a problem.
That's
My goodness.
right. No more opening of the chest.
Ow.
Unless it's necessary. That's the last resort.
Okay.
That they have to wire your ribs together in order.
This is why I'm not in the medical field. I cannot look at that one.
Well,
I'm an artist.
thanks for asking.
All right. Anybody else? We still got time. No? No questions? Neil, you have a question? Oh, Dr. Pinky. Casey, you got a question?
I don't know if it's been asked, but what's your next story or what's your next project?
What is your next story? What's your next project, Casey?
I'm writing a sequel to Indifference, and also
Nice.
I'm also writing a standalone.
So 2 more books in the works. Yeah. What's the next book called? The sequel to Indifference. Secret. Oh, it's a secret or okay. That means there's a working title, right? She hasn't figured it out yet. Hasn't landed that title or the one that's gonna jump out at you yet, right? Because it's a process. Cool. All right.
Miss
Dr.
Pinky
Pinky,
got the
come get
book.
your book. Come on, Dr. Pinky. Come on down, get your book. The last book, because you asked a question.
Oh, I don't want to. Okay, well, thank you so much.
Oh, you have to take a picture now.
I love it. Okay, we'll take a picture. What? No, I'll do it. Okay, let me hold it. Oh, we'll give it to somebody. Come here, here. Look at me. Okay. Oh, we can't.
And you know what? I want to thank you, Dr. Pinky, for having us here and organizing this whole area. Without you, this wouldn't be here. This wouldn't be here. She was here yesterday since 10 in the morning, and she slept here.
Solid stage. No, okay. But I would like to give.
I thank you for the book, but I want to buy my book because she deserves to be paid for her work. That's right, amen. But I want to give this book away to somebody else who's going to ask a question.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, of course.
Or who wants the book? Who wants to read the book?
Wait, no. We can't just do that. We gotta make them work for it. Should we do like a trivia question then? Or I don't know, that way everybody's involved. Yeah? What kind of trivia questions should we do? I guess I could ask something that I had mentioned earlier in one of their bios. See if you guys were listening. Yeah? All right. I had mentioned that Mrs. Poe was interviewed for what at Rice University? No! Nobody was listening! Is that hard? That's pretty hard, right? Okay. Well, it was the Asian American Heritage History Oral Program. Something like that. Okay, the next one is...
What's the name of this course over here?
Oh, come on! Okay, what is the name of this course that Dr. Pinky put together?
Right here. What's that this whole walkway
Just
area?
yell it out to me. Whoever I hear first, and I have so much trouble saying.
The what? She said Benjamin.
Oh, God.
Not Benjamin, but
What?
light maids.
Come on, I had so much trouble saying the word.
What?
Yay!
Yay!
Okay, you gotta take a picture then.
Bayanihan.
Bayanihan.
Let me say a little bit about Bayanihan.
Okay, yes, please.
So, Bayanihan means in the spirit of community, working together as one, unified. And so all of these folks who are lined up here as our community partners, they are what makes up our local Filipino American community and really helps bolster us as a community. So let's give a round of applause to Sybil and the group here and our Bayanihan Boulevard partners. Thank you.
Okay, that's it for our Q&As and our interviews with our lovely guests, Mrs. Joanna Poe and teen author Casey Giles. Let's give it up. Thank you so much for giving us your insight and your time. Come back here for children's story time. It'll be at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock?